Welcome to our channel. Today, we delve into the dark and chilling past of the brutal history of assassins, unravel the sinister tales of covert killers trained in the deadly arts and dispatched to eliminate targets throughout history. From ancient secret societies to modern-day contract killers, we navigate the blood-soaked paths of these ruthless individuals who have shaped the course of nations and altered the course of history. Get ready for a captivating journey into the brutal history of assassins, a tale of shadows, secrets, and lethal encounters. Let's begin this gripping and haunting exploration. Throughout ancient history, the shadowy art of assassination weaved its way into the fabric of powerful civilizations. From the majestic lands of Egypt to the illustrious Roman Empire, tales of political intrigue and calculated killings echo through the annals of time. In the mysterious realm of ancient Egypt, the pharaoh Teti was believed to be the earliest victim of assassination, setting a precedent for the dark practice. As empires clashed, the Chinese military treatise, The Art of War, delved into the cunning tactics of assassination, leaving us to ponder its strategic merits. The Indian sage, Chanakya, penned the secrets of political assassinations in his treatise, Arthashastra, later applied by the Maurya Empire's founder, Chandragupta Maurya, against formidable adversaries. In far-off China, during the Warring States period, the state of Yan sought to remove the Qin king, leading to a gripping assassination attempt thwarted in bloodshed. Not just men, but women too, wielded the lethal art. The Old Testament chronicles Judith's audacious assassination of Holofernes, liberating her people from enemy clutches. Enter the Roman Empire, a playground for power-hungry conspirators. Julius Caesar, the legendary leader, met his fatal end at the hands of the envious Senate, forever altering the course of history. Even the great-grandson of Augustus Caesar, Caligula, fell victim to a bloody coup, leaving the empire in turmoil. In the midst of Roman intrigue, the Sicarii, a clandestine assassination society, emerged as a formidable force. Armed with hidden daggers, they struck fear into the hearts of Roman soldiers and traitorous countrymen alike. As the sun sets on the ancient world, the shadows of assassinations cast a dark legacy. The echoes of political ambition, treachery, and vengeance resonate across the ages. What secrets lay concealed in the folds of history? In the midst of the enigmatic Middle Ages, the turbulent stage of history bore witness to the emergence of a new and deadly political tool, assassination. Initially rare, the act of regicide began to gain recognition and acceptance with the advent of the Renaissance. Kings and monarchs found themselves vulnerable to the ire of those who deemed their rule tyrannical, and plots to eliminate them simmered in the shadows. Religious wars and fervent opposition led to the demise of powerful figures like Henry III and Henry IV of France and the Protestant Dutch leader, William the Silent. Even in the religious arena, assassination became a weapon of choice. The tragic fate of Thomas Becket, Archbishop of Canterbury, unfolded in the tangled web of political and religious power struggles. Venturing eastward, the Hashishin in the Middle Ages Middle East perfected the art of close combat, assassinations, from which the term assassin was derived. In feudal Japan, the shadows danced with the stealthy movements of ninjas, skilled in espionage, arson, and lethal infiltrations. As the world hurtled towards modernity, the stakes in political clashes escalated, and assassinations multiplied across the globe. Russia bore witness to the assassination of 5 emperors within a span of 200 years, while the United States saw the tragic demise of 4 presidents. The assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria-Hungary by Gavrilo Princip, a Serbian nationalist insurgent, ignited the spark that engulfed the world in the flames of World War I. As we journey through history, the shadows of assassins loom large, their actions forever leaving an indelible mark on the tapestry of human affairs. How do such acts of calculated violence shape the course of nations? In the wake of World War I, a new chapter in the history of assassination unfolded as nation-states ventured into the realm of training specialized killers to eliminate perceived enemies of the state. The shadows of espionage and covert operations cast their dark veil over the 20th century. World War II saw the rise of trained Czechoslovakian operatives, poised to take down the formidable Nazi General Reinhard Heydrich, while relentless attempts were made on the life of Adolf Hitler himself, even by his own officers. India mourned the loss of its beloved father of the nation, Mohandas K. Gandhi, felled by the bullet of Nathuram Godse, driven by a sense of betrayal. The Cold War era heightened the ideological polarization, leading to a surge in political assassinations. Fidel Castro, Salvador Allende, and others danced on the tightrope of near-death experiences orchestrated by powerful intelligence agencies. Though many major powers publicly disavowed such tactics, allegations of covert and illegal training of assassins persisted, shrouded in the shadows of secrecy. New technological advancements further facilitated remote targeted killings through high-precision cruise missiles and combat drones. Amidst the whispers of history, questions linger. Can violence ever be justified for political gain? Amidst the turbulent landscape of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, the controversial strategy of focused foiling or targeted killing has emerged as a tool wielded by the Israel Defense Forces. Employed against individuals suspected of planning or linked to future acts of violence, these strikes are conducted with precision, often by Israeli Air Force attack helicopters armed with guided missiles. The intelligence provided by the Shin Bet plays a critical role in identifying these targets. However, this practice has not been without its share of heated debates and controversies. The exact nature of the evidence supporting targeted killings remains classified and shrouded in secrecy. While the IDF asserts that such actions are solely aimed at preventing future acts of terrorism and are conducted with minimal risk to civilians, opponents raise concerns about the harm inflicted on innocent bystanders. Defenders of targeted killings cite the Fourth Geneva Convention as justification for their actions, emphasizing that military operations against military targets are permissible under specific circumstances. Within Israeli society, support for targeted killings varies, though there have been instances of resistance from within the military itself, sparking political uproar. Throughout the conflict's history, several well-known operations have left lasting impacts. The elimination of prominent Hamas leaders such as Salah Shahid, Sheikh Ahmed Yassin, and Abdul Aziz al-Rantisi made headlines. Additionally, some operations targeted leaders in other factions, highlighting the complexity of the conflict. In this volatile landscape, questions arise. Does the practice of targeted killing serve as a deterrent or fuel the flames of animosity? In the harrowing theater of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, the toll of Palestinian attacks on Israel has been profound, leaving a trail of devastation and loss. The Israel Defense Forces reports that from the beginning of the Second Intifada in 2000 until 2005, 1,074 Israelis were killed and 7,520 were wounded. These staggering figures, considering Israel's size, equate to the impact of 50,000 deaths and 300,000 wounded over 5 years in the United States. The Israeli public demanded a formidable response to this wave of violence, and targeted killings emerged as one such response. The evidence suggests that these calculated strikes have had an impact, particularly in reducing the effectiveness of terrorist attacks, especially those orchestrated by Hamas. As the IDF eliminated key terrorists and disrupted their operations, the number of Israeli casualties dropped significantly. Nevertheless, the ethical implications of targeted killings remain a topic of contention, with critics questioning the loss of innocent lives and the potential for unintended consequences. Beyond the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, targeted killings have played a role in various international scenarios. The United States, during the Cold War and beyond, engaged in targeted operations against individuals perceived as threats. The killing of Admiral Isoroku Yamamoto during World War II and the pursuit of Fidel Castro in Cuba are notable examples. The rise of al-Qaeda saw the U.S. embrace targeted killings as a counterterrorism measure, often using drone strikes to neutralize high-value targets. As we navigate the complexities of targeted killings, one cannot help but wonder, can such measures genuinely thwart terrorism or inadvertently fuel the flames of extremism? In the tapestry of modern India, moments of tragedy and political upheaval stand as dark threads woven into its history. Assassinations have left indelible marks on the nation's narrative, shaking the foundations of leadership and testing the resilience of its people. The specter of violence first cast its shadow on the nation with the assassination of the father of the nation, Mahatma Gandhi, in 1948. Nathuram Godse's heinous act shattered the dream of a united India, driven by Gandhi's unwavering commitment to peace and non-violence. Later, the ruthless hands of Sikh extremists claimed the life of India's first female Prime Minister, Indira Gandhi, in 1984. Her decision to storm the Golden Temple in Amritsar led to a tragic retaliation that shook the nation to its core. The legacy of sorrow continued as Rajiv Gandhi, Indira's son and former Prime Minister, met his end in 1991 at the hands of the LTTE, a militant organization in Sri Lanka. Across the vast expanse of post-communist Russia, the echoes of targeted killings reverberate in the tumultuous landscape. The Chechen Wars bore witness to Russia's strategy of eliminating Chechen separatist leaders. The deaths of Dijak Ardudev and Aslan Maskadov illustrated the relentless pursuit of those deemed threats to the nation's stability. Amid the intrigue and shadows, the poisoning of Alexander Litvinenko in 2006 captured the world's attention. The former KGB officer's murder on British soil with the deadly polonium-210, traced back to a Russian nuclear power plant, exposed the dark underbelly of political dissent and its potential consequences. Throughout history, assassinations have played a significant role, shaping the destiny of nations and altering the course of events. From ancient rulers like Julius Caesar to modern leaders like Indira Gandhi, the impact of targeted killings is evident. Motivated by politics, religion, or ideology, assassins have left a lasting mark on human history. As we reflect on this somber past, let us strive for a world of diplomacy, understanding, and cooperation, breaking free from the cycle of violence and fostering a future defined by unity and shared prosperity. That's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Do like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel.